What is up, everybody? It's Bloodstalker. We're back with some more Subsistence. I know it's been a while. I actually recorded a video last night to put out for Saturday, and yeah, I deleted it like an idiot. And so here we are again, recording another video. And hopefully this time I won't delete. There's only hope that I won't. Oh, it felt so bad. So I haven't really done a lot. We just went on a loot run yesterday and just had a little chat about the game, where it's at right now. Now there's pretty good rumors coming out about the game. But before we get into all that, I want to say thank you guys for sticking around. And I'm kind of glad I'm getting to re-record this, because I've taken your hint and we will not be posting ARC videos. We'll just leave that alone. Which is fine by me, because I really like playing ARC, but I've done a lot of videos on it. So we're going to move on past that. Just excuse that video out there. We got a level 1 in there. I actually caught a bunch of chickens. I still got my level 10s, which pretty much at this point I need to harvest them. I don't have that on. I did make now, and I recorded doing it, but we didn't. I'm still upset about that. I did make a recycler, so we do have a recycler now, and it's pretty cool. I mean, you don't unclick it, but you can hover to see what you're going to get out of it. So for 2.6 power, you get 1.3 mass off of 13. So basically, one for like 1/10 of one. So that's kind of cool to know. Whether you do raw meat or cooked meat or chicken, it's all the same. So just let it spoil. I still got the chicken in here too. Dude's just chilling out, man. He hadn't died or nothing. So, like I said, I'm going to leave him in there to see if he dies. But yeah, we caught a lot of chickens. We actually caught like 5, I think. There's our lovely neighbors. I can't wait to take them out. D-bags. So, we're getting kind of a late start in the day, because I kind of rambled on in the video, and we kind of let daylight happen. I took care of some other stuff. But yeah, we're going to go on a loot run. We're going to do some scavenging and foraging and have a little chit chat. Now I wanted to talk about the game itself. So Just Trenton posted a comment and said there's big things coming out. There's something big going to come out. Just Trenton thinks he's about 99% sure that it's the multiplayer. I kind of don't think that's what it is. And this is my not argument for it, but this is why I think it's not the multiplayer. I think that Cole Games, the way he's been developing and changing things, because some things have changed in the game, and you guys who play it, you've noticed this, that now animals aggro on you a little bit closer. I mean, a little bit further away than you used to be. I know there's some stuff back there, but I see these crates I want to get. The hunters will aggro on you closer. Not only that, but they'll actually chase you down. I mean, the guys back here in the back, which I gotta be careful, and there's crates all over back here. But the hunters chase me back to my base all the way from where they're at. And that's pretty far out of their pathing distance normally. Yeah, hear that? And there's just everything over here. And so, because of that, I think there's more changes coming in the way of the hunter AI. Now, what I mean by that, and mind you, I kind of watched a video where it's funny, because I had actually recorded me talking about this, and then Cage and them were talking about survival games and their 7 Days to Die multiplayer. They're just kind of talking about the games that they like this year, what they're looking forward to and stuff, and things like that. And so I look at it like this. I was saying, and it's kind of what they were saying too, is kind of that it's not necessarily multiplayer, but they're gonna start. He's getting the AI ready, where it's gonna be more than just necessarily coming after you, or are you going after them and then automatically aggroing on you. That they're gonna be doing some changes. He's gonna be doing some changes to what they do, and what that means is, it could possibly be situations where they're not going to just come after if you go near them. Like, you'll be able to interact closely to them until you aggro them, either by shooting them or something. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, or that trigger point is. But it does make me wonder, what's in store. Now, the way the game is right now is it is a very hard game in itself. Get that copper. And the reason this game is challenging is because of that. The hunters themselves, man, are brutal. They are literally, legitimately brutal as hell. I mean, especially when you're playing single player. I think the multiplayer will balance that out. And I think the fact that when you can start tweaking your AIs that are around you, that case already disappear over here. Well, I think it did, but I want this stuff anyway. Zinc. And so the way it rolls with this game is, I think in single player world, it's challenging enough. You can't go after the hunters all the time. I mean, that's like a you build up for, but you still have to be wary of them. Still have to be be careful of them. So that's, I mean, that's not necessarily the focal point of the game. That's just like a boss. Look at it like a boss level. Hunters are the bosses in this game, and you want to take them out eventually. So I mean, that's where you get your little self gratification out of the game, and the fun, the challenge of it. We've done a lot of crazy stuff with him. I've walked up to him and tried using the team say thing, being funny. I tried to sneak up to him as close as you can, which now you can't even do that anymore. So there's a ton of things that that we've tried on the channel. We've either did successfully or failed at. All right, everybody. I apologize. I don't know what happened to my recording software, but my audio just cut out right there. I honestly have no idea. My audio graph though is like ridiculously loud, so something clearly is up with my stuff. So I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for the rest of the damn episode. And it was like 7 minutes into the episode when this happened. I'm so pissed. I don't remember exactly what I talked about at this point, but I can tell you this: we're talking about where you thought the game was going, where you thought Cold Games is going to do with the new update coming out soon. Made comments about Just Trending and him saying that he believes, he's 99% sure, he said, he thinks it's going to be multiplayer. I don't. I think it could be. There's a slight possibility, and maybe it is. The more and more I think about it, and the more and more I've heard, I don't think it is. I recorded a video last night, like I said. I can't remember if I even said that in the beginning of this video or not, but I recorded a video, and I accidentally deleted it. But I talked about in the video last night saying that I don't think that it's going to be multiplayer. I think it's going to be more to do with the AI. I think it's going to be more to do with everything changing. And so, bringing that up, I was watching a video with Cage and Gameedged and Pam and them and I think Dread Pirate. They're just talking about the best games of 2016 and 2017 that they're looking forward to. And I also knew that was coming. Check this out. Yeah, that pissed me off. I forgot my shotgun's not upgraded, so there's no one shot in them. And I ain't got no bandages, so yay. I had to bleed for a while. I don't die. Little spoiling it for you there. But anyway, what's going to be happening is, I don't know. I mean, but they talked about, Cage and Gameedged talked, but they didn't give away anything. They kind of talked about some of the adjustments to the AI not being where they basically don't aggro to you immediately, and basically where it's a little bit easier to get around them and get near them. So I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know what's going to happen though. Some things I would like to see in the games are my biggest concern is there's been talk about the loot crates, and I don't know if that's the direction or not. I don't want them to get rid of loot crates. I mean, my honest thing is that the loot crates make this game separate, make this game special. The reason being is because loot crates, basically, in a sense, make this different from other survival games. You're not out gathering resources. I mean, you do a little bit of gathering in this game, but it's not 100% dependent upon you with the axe or you with the pick going after materials to build your base. I think that anything I think the only things that don't need to be craftable are scrap metal and circuit boards. Everything else in the game should be craftable, which pretty much is, with the exception of nails right now. I think nails will be the next thing to need to be craftable. I think like one scrap metal and something, maybe some copper or maybe something else should give you like 5 nails or something. They need to make, I mean, I like the balancing that Cold Games does, because if you notice, you can make gunpowder. It takes a pretty good amount of resources. You can make shell casings, take some resource again. So the whole purpose of that is to really give you options. You're not stuck with just having to go out and find it. You can make it if you need be. And I like that. To me, that's pretty cool. I mean, it gives you a wider variety of things. I'm gonna quit talking about it for a minute because I'm about to come across the mother hull of nodes, and I'm so disappointed because this was like the coolest thing ever. I mean, this rock itself, I couldn't even harvest them all before they disappeared. I mean, look. Wait till you get up here and see this crap. Look at this. 3, 4. And then over there on the other side, when I look up, there's 2, 3 more over there. See, there's 2 more right there, plus the one I already got off that zinc. I mean, it's like, what the hell? It's like it was like a node field. Like, it was things, dreams. To see one of them disappeared. So anyway, I had to point that out, man. This is like the coolest thing ever. So I don't want loot crates to go away. I don't want us to become dependent on just loot crates. But I like to have the loot crate as an option because you can't go after the hunters every time you play. You just can't. It's not feasible. And it's not feasible because of the resources you need. I mean, you really can't just continuously take them out because one, they give a good amount of stuff, but they don't always give what you need. Lock crates so far, I have not gotten a good lock crate yet. Since the last update, or the update I think before the solar panels, lock crates, man, have not been too tasty. I mean, you saw the one I got in my last video. That was really crappy. I mean, it was good stuff that I needed, but it wasn't lock crate worthy like ammo. I didn't get a lot of SVT rounds. And I think Cold Games is kind of getting us to where you got to make, I mean, you'll get a little bit of rounds, but you really got to make it all. So, I don't know. So my question to you guys, and I kind of keep saying my question and it's going all over the places. Number one, what do you guys want to see happen in the next update or come out pretty soon? Is it the multiplayer? Is it the AI, changing of the AI? Is it the addition to be able to craft nails? Make everything craftable? I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, right now, you can pretty much sustain yourself on everything you have in the game. And for one person making this game, and the way he updates it, it really is a good way. It's awesome, in my opinion, because he is balanced. He's done, when he's added something new, he's balanced it really well. There's only been a couple times things have been screwed up, but for the most part, he's 100% balanced this game rather well. So, I love that part of it. Let me know in the comments, though, what you think about that. Me, personally, I would like to see the crafting of the nails and stuff like that. I'd also like to see a little bit more better interaction with how you can handle hunters and stuff, because that is very, very frustrating sometimes. I'm like, where I'm at right now in my game is I'm in the center of I'm in the Bermuda Triangle. I'm in the center of the thing. I've got 2 behind me and 1 in front of me, and they make a perfect triangle, and it is frustrating as hell. There's 2 of them, though, that I realized I can get up on rocks. The one's directly out in front of my base. I can get up on those rocks, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But the other ones, I could get up on a rock, but I got to circle way around behind them. And that's really not easy. I tried to do that with the episode I got killed by the bear in Deja Vu. Let me tell you, that just sucked. The glitching of the bears, man. Wow, that shit's real. So, with all that being said, though, I still love this game. It's still hands down one of my favorite games, and I've been not playing it as much because I didn't want to get, one, I didn't want to get burned out on it. 2, I've been trying to do different games on the channel. And by the way, I will not put any more Ark on the channel because I think that video's gotten like 8 views so far now, maybe 7, 8, I don't know. So yeah, I think I said at the beginning of the video we were at 104 subscribers. We just picked up, and that disappeared right in front of me too, man. It's crazy. Oh, I think I made a comment about being at 104 subscribers. Now we're 105 because while I was in the middle of recording it, I noticed I got a comment on one of the videos on my YouTube Studio app, and so we just got a new person join the crowd and was talking about where he's building his base and stuff. So he plays Subsistence too, and that's what I like. I mean, to me, I like playing Ark, but I'm not going to post any more Ark videos. I'm kind of glad you guys didn't want to see them. No offense. I mean, if people who like it, I love Ark. I'm just burned out on doing Ark on YouTube. Ark is going to be my private thing that I play. So I have to say that because I just wanted to give it out there because me and the guys, me, G.I. Chuck, Wedge, and Jester, we play a lot of Ark, and I'm trying to get them. I've gotten them into other games. I mean, really, it's Chuck that I'm trying to get in other games. Because Chuck has only played Ark. That's pretty much what he sticks with. And I can't say nothing. I turned him on to that. So, but yeah, the hunters right back here to my right, as over here, those are the ones I don't think there's a rock I could get on near them. I'm gonna have to build I'm gonna have to build a raid base, just like Rust. I thought maybe I could put a raid base up in between them, but there's just no way I could do it without getting attacked. It's just not possible. I mean, where that road is right there, they come down to that road from the ones up here on the far left over there. So, I don't know. I really need to finish this base up on the top part because it needs it. And so I'm going to upgrade the solar panels too. I'll do that on the episode because that's something new for us to do. Now, as far as it goes for the rest of the upgrades, I'm going to get the guns upgraded myself. I'll do that off camera because you guys have seen me do that. I did upgrade the power efficiency on. Did I do the efficiency? I can't remember. I wish I could tell you right now, but we built the recycler, which I don't know if I showed that to you in the beginning of the episode or not. If I'm recapping things I already said, I'm sorry. I'm rushing to get this video out. I'm going to be gone all day tomorrow, Saturday. My youngest daughter's got a archery tournament tomorrow, and it's about an hour and a half away, and so that's going to take up a lot of time. And then Jester's having a Christmas party at his house tomorrow night, so I'll be over there. I'm going to record some of it, and I don't know if I'll do I'm not going to call it a vlog. I'm just going to post like a little 10 or 15 minute video of us having some fun over there, so you can see us and meet everybody. At least it's going to be just me and Jester. Wedge he's going to be at work, and I think Chuck's got his niece's birthday party or something going on, so he can't come. But yeah, I am going to do a little video of that just so you guys can see us, who we are or whatnot. I think it's kind of funny. It cracks me up. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. We've talked about what you guys think about what you want to see and stuff like that. Now, my quick grow up in this game, like the best way to start it out, is to get a base. You know, you don't necessarily have to put your base down, your BCU down night one. If you've been playing the game, the map is not hard to learn. I'm at the point now where if I die and spawn anywhere, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 95% sure where I'm at on the map. And if I'm not, within a couple of minutes, I'll be 100% sure where I'm at and get back to my base, even if the BCU is not on. So, if you don't know the map really well, you feel like you need to, go ahead and build a BCU. If not, you can probably go another night without it. The reason I say it is because you want to give yourself a little bit of time before the hunters start coming in. And unless you just don't care, slap that BCU down first thing. By the time the first day goes in, you're always going to have enough to probably make one foundation, a couple walls maybe. It depends on how hard and how fast you grind at it. Being the first time you played it though, you're going to be a little slow at it, so you don't have to rush to get your base done. I would get it enclosed at least and some doors on it. But yeah, the roof and all that stuff, you just get yourself safe. And that way nothing gets you. Get a fire in there. You can put a fire inside or outside. You can also put on your foundation. You can destroy it later on. So, but the first things you want to do is get a good spot for where you want to put your base. As you're exploring the map for the first time, or going for your second time or 15th time, whatever, as you're going through the map, kind of be thinking about where you want to put your base at and work towards that spot. And that way you have more opportunity to gather stuff. So, like if you start the game off and say, "I want to build here," I would probably take a long loop around back to it. That way you at least try to cover as much as the map getting stuff. I always start wherever I start at, I go through and start just looting everything I possibly can, and then wherever I end up, when it starts getting dark, I put a fire down, and that's where my base is going to be. If I know there's a spot I want to, I'll work towards that spot since I know the map. Once you get your base down, you want to just slowly start getting upgraded. You want to upgrade to the wood burning stove. You want to get some storage chests. I can get at least 2 starting off. You just want to slowly start building up what you need for the game. The best thing to do is stack your resources. Just build upon them. That way you have time to expand and just really do it. If you build your base, if you build a little 1x1 and that's not where you want to be, just throw that base up, because you can have multiple bases. Keep that in mind. You won't get another key though from your next base, so keep that in mind too. And plus, I don't know, the BCU, the way the BCU power generation works, your new BCU won't build it, so you'd have to tear that one down. So what you could do is just tear your existing BCU down, build a new one at your new base, then put another one up there, just so you have a area that you can build in. But once you get your base going, that's when you start getting into the forge, being able to break up the metals. I would get the wood burning stove, the forge, then start focusing on a generator, then start focusing on power storage, mass storage, and then a recycler. I would get a recycler before I got a mass fabricator. The recycler's better to me. I really wish I would have done the mass fabricator on down the line. It just is not worth it. It sucks so much power for what it gives, and the recycler is just use it real quick and you got it instantly, so you can build up. And I mean, you can recycle anything in there. Play around with it to see what to get the most out of. Well, surprising wood, ash, anything you want will give you some sort of mass. So then once you get towards that, then you start going towards the gardening. You build your planter box. Once you get your first harvest of tomatoes, I grow tomatoes first. You can either grow tomatoes first or grow half and half, like cotton and tomatoes. I would at least grow 4 tomatoes or 6 tomatoes and 2 cotton, maybe first off, and then grow a whole set of tomatoes, and then grow. You know, get 2 harvests of tomatoes, and then get a good harvest of cotton. Because cotton really you don't need as much. You will need it eventually for making padded cloth, so you can make some better clothes. The reason I say that though is, once you get the animal house, don't keep more than 2 chickens in there at a time. Anything more than that will kill you on your resources. I usually keep 2 to 3. Once they hit level 10, they don't do anything else for you. They won't lay eggs again, so you can butcher them. And the meat's really good to eat. It's probably the highest quality, matter of fact. It gives you the most bang for your buck protein-wise. But after they go, if you get them at level 1, by the time they hit level 10, you've done generated probably about 15 to 16 eggs at that point. Even if that's with eating a couple of them here and there. So the tomatoes, what you want to use the tomatoes for is eat one for your health every once in a while, supplement berries, but feed a tomato to your animals, and man, it's huge. It gives them a lot of boost. So it makes raising animals easier with the tomatoes. And then from there, man, once you get that, you know, start getting into everything else. The gun bench needs to come in before all that other stuff too, and start upgrading your weapons. I would recommend never taking out multiple guns unless you just need to. I would, if you have enough shotgun shells, I'd upgrade the shotgun and take it around for killing animals with. And my recommendation is don't make shotgun shells, rely on finding them. Make SVT rounds until you start getting a good amount stacked, and even then get a good amount stacked, keep making more, because those are the best thing to kill the hunters with. Now what we're fixing to see here though in a second, I kind of question that, because I mean, I'm almost tempted to upgrade my 9mm more, but again, and I'll explain the situation when we get up here to it. Honestly, the SVT, I think there's some issues with it that need to be fixed. I think Cage and them talked about it. Cage and Gameedged talked about it in length today too. So if you watch their video, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, the aiming on the rifle is just not right. It's just not good. And see, what I don't understand is you hear the sound from the game. You just don't hear my voice talking. So I don't understand my mic's going out. I'm afraid it's not recording any of this. I mean, it's showing me it is. We'll have to figure out. I mean, if it's not recording it, then I'm going to be really pissed off. Oh, you hear that, though? Here's where the hunters come after me. Hunters will not climb up on the rocks that I know of. I have not seen them do it. Now, most of the rocks are pretty steep. I'm trying to figure out where they're at, and I figured I was going to run. I was thinking maybe they're getting up on the rocks, and they're not. So, I get up on the rocks. This is a perfect little spot to take their butts out, let me tell you. He started shooting at me. I'm like, where the hell? I didn't even see where he shooting me from, and then I figured it out. You'll love this. I don't know where the other one's at. They just unload ammo. And look, he's not even shooting at me. He's just shooting as he ran. Something's wrong with him because he's shooting the ground. See, look. And I love this next shot. Look at the headshot. Wait for the headshot. Oh, headshot. I love that. But man, I hit him 4 times. 2 headshots and a couple of shots. But he sounds like, the other guy sounds like he's walking on the rock, does he not? And he stops. He just gets quiet all of a sudden. So I don't know if I got him stuck or something. I get that box and I get out of Dodge. But I come back to investigate because I want to see. And this brings up another good point, which I made many points about at night. They do use the glow sticks. They use them. I mean, I've proved it. We've seen it. Well, this is even bigger than shit proof of it. So just wait for it here. Go ahead and load that one shell I got off of him. So I'm sitting here trying to find that other. There's 3 of them over here. I can't figure out where the hell he's at. Their base is right over there. Yeah, look, he's just down there hiding. Got his glow stick out and everything. So, I mean, you could do some night hunting. You honestly could do some night hunting in this game. There's the other one right there just sitting there. I try to take him some shots at him. And I'm dead on him right there. I don't take the shot, though. I wait for him to stop again. And I'll zoom in on here. But see, you can see where the bullet's hitting. I mean, I'm like hitting right by him. So, I'd love to have my SVT to see how that would have gone. But yeah, look. I just go home. It's getting dark. This is the worst time to be messing with hunters, honestly. And I seem to be. Seems to be my MO. As soon as it gets dark, hey, let's go mess with the hunters. And I was not even intended to mess with them either. My goal was just go there and collect some stuff, and I saw some resources. You can kind of see them, faintly see them from here. So, yeah. That's pretty much how it rolls, folks. So, that's all I got for you guys. I hate the fact that my audio got messed up, because I like recording as I go. And you can see the hunters from behind me up there, too. Look how I mean, that road just right there by that light. So, all I can say is I hope I can get this audio bug fixed. I'm not sure exactly what the hell is wrong. I hope it's nothing wrong with my microphone. I am getting a new one for Christmas, I hope. My wife said she's going to have Santa bring me one. I got a good wife. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being part of this channel. Thank you guys for all the support. What we learned today is I'm not going to post ARC anymore. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys know what to do. Man, just like that video. That's all you guys got to do. Like the video, share it, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and keep coming back for more. I'm going to keep being here. I'm going to keep putting videos out as long as you guys keep coming. So, and after that last ARC video, I know that you guys will come around for that. And I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of glad about that, for real. Anyway, this has been Subsistence. I've been Bloodstalker. And as always, peace out, y'all.